So welcome, welcome. Don't know mumbles, but finish that and do that. Hi all, welcome who's on TikTok. Welcome, welcome. I hope you're all doing well on TikTok. Hi, Liffy, Helen. Hi, Joanne. How are you, my lovely? Hi, Tanya. How are you? Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. I was having a kib and Luke's phone went off, so I went, oh. What's the matter with your sister, Tanya? Oh, then. Have you go. There you go. Move it back down here. OCL, welcome. Willie Brown Jr., welcome. Maria Mackenzie, welcome. Oh, bless her. We'll send out a lot of thoughts and a lot of love to her, Tanya. If you need to go at all, just go. You know, Spirit will be with her and helping her. Hi, Darren. Hi, Rodrigo. I will be bringing the lovely Luke over shortly. Hi, Donna boy. How are you, my lovely? How is that? Back so too? Yeah, not too bad, thank you, Donna. So if I say your name wrong. Hi, Angela. How are you? Here comes the big man himself.
Right. Welcome, everybody. Nice to see you.
Nice. Good to hear, Angela.
And you don't get nothing for a pair in this game, apart from maybe a jar of pickles.
Yes. Debbie Hearns on TikTok.
Ah, Debbie Hearns on TikTok.
Yes.
Piccalilli.
Yes. Dr. Roy saying hi, Luke. Hello, Lucas.
Hi, Donna. Nice to see you. So, they're all there. Hello, hello. Right, are you going to get started? Are you shuffling those cards like a Mississippi gambler on a steamboat going down the Mississippi?
Aye.
Right. I want that one.
Want that one?
Right, I got that one.
I like that one.
Now I have that one.
Have that one.
I'm going to read that one.
Do it then.
Right, are you ready? Here we go. Group card for everybody. Look past what you feel are your incapacities. Instead of focus on everything you have achieved so far. It is okay to acknowledge your weaknesses, but keep in mind that they don't define you. Your strength and your beautiful soul are clear for all to see. Okay? So look past what you feel are your incompatibilities. Instead, focus on everything you have achieved so far. There you go. That was for everybody. So thank you very much for tuning in, and we'll be seeing you again same time next week. Oh, sorry, we've got another.
Yeah. Yes. Hi, potato chips.
Potato chips, that's an unusual name for a person. Okay, so I suppose the question to ask is, what flavour potato chips?
Yeah. Hi, Man Pink. Hello, Mrs. Brown's boys. Australia and New Zealand.
Okay. Hello, Elizabeth.
Hi,
nice
Elizabeth.
To see you.
I can't stand Mrs. Brown's boys.
That he fails to understand the Irish sense of humour.
No, a lot of Irish people don't like it either.
Yeah.
Oh.
But you have to understand the Irish sense of humour.
Yeah. So anyway, it's you to go first. So
it can't be me to go
first.
It
is because I went first last time.
So did you hear that? He went first. Right. Well, I better get a crystal ball then.
Yes. Right.
Right. Since I've been up all afternoon. Yes. All afternoon I've been up.
Yeah.
Polishing my balls. So I have the pleasure of introducing back after a time of absence the lovely Sebastian. So if you'd like a read with Sebastian, please do put your names up. And for the record, the spot prize word for today is crystal. As in the crystal chandeliers light up the paintings on the wall. Right? So crystal, as in the crystal chandeliers. Right? If you hear the word crystal used in... Oh, very nice. Potato chips. If you hear the word crystals used in a reading, right, you type in the message board, bingo, then a space, then a dash, then a space, crystal. Okay? And both bingo and the word crystal must be in capitals. They must be spelt correctly. Now, the lovely Tanya has put, if you like, your guidelines on there, which I will highlight on the screen. So the first person to put the correct reply up on the message board and appears first on the screen here in our studio will basically win the prize. Obviously, there will be more than one prize.
We have the candle, the 9 o'clock candle tonight.
And bear in mind that the prizes range from bracelets, necklaces, jars of pickles, sachets of sauce,
And I've got
a pair of Paul's worn knickers, a pair of my smelly socks.
Right.
You name it, there's all sorts of things that are being put forward for spot prizes, okay? And they will be sent direct to yourselves at the end of the show. So those who do win spot prizes tonight, please bear in mind, you will receive a video call from ourselves so that you can select your particular prize and to confirm your postal address. And that'll be out in tomorrow's post to you. So bracelets, necklaces, jars of pickles, sachets of sauce, used underwear, used socks, you name it, it's all available. Right?
Oh, the lady we gave a reading to. So.
Yes. So that is the admin done. Now, let me have a look and see where Joanne Stewart says, jar of pickles, I got HP sachet of tomato sauce, courtesy of Wah. Yes, she did indeed. As I said, sachets of sauce are available and will necessarily become your spot prize. Right. Yes, the dog's butt. Yes, it is a sculptured dog's butt, Jeremiah. Right, so let's see. Where is the talking stick? Oh, right, there he is. Where is he going? Okay. And we have a stop on Anne Weir. Anne Weir. I'll be coming to you with Sebastian. Right. Now. Okay, Anne. I've got an image here of you sat on an armchair, and I can see that there is that's either a cup of tea or a cup of coffee by your side. Right. Oh, and you got the telecontrols with you as well. Right. Now, Anne, as I look around your head and shoulders area, I can see two spirit orbs that are floating around your head about ear level, okay? And they're equidistant distances from your ears, okay? I'll give you an idea of the size. Yeah, they're about that distance away. Now, on your left-hand side, it is an orange color. On your right-hand side, it is a very nice silver color. Now, the colors really don't make any difference. They're just to help me to see them clearly in all the different backgrounds that people have. Now, In front of you, I want to say about, well, about 4 foot in front of where you are sitting in the crystal, I can see the formation or the manifestation of a person in spirit, and they're showing themselves in a body shape. It is a yellowy golden haze. Okay, so it's like a mist, but it's forming the shape of a body. So I know there is someone there for you. Right, now, let's see if we can pull them up. Do we have someone in the queue for Anne? Oh, they have. Right, yes, please. Yeah, bring them forward. Thank you very much. Yeah, there's someone just appeared in the queue straight, just there and then for you. Must have been a bit late. Must be the trains in Spirit World are running late. Right. Okay. Now, the person coming forward, I have to say, there is, oh, right. It's the energy of a female I've got coming forward. Okay, energy of a female. And I want to say, as I look into the crystal there, I get a quick glimpse of her face. And I want to say, to me, she looks like a lady that's in her 80s. And I want to say, she's straight up and down. There's not a great big, what I'd call like a full figure body. This is a lady that's straight up and down. She looks very well dressed. So I get the impression very strongly that this lady likes to make sure she looks her best. Now, you're not talking about, someone laying out on the bed as if they're Barbara Cartland like, but this is a lady who wants to make sure, before she goes out, she'll look in the mirror, check her hair, which is always immaculate, so she keeps saying, and she'll check how she looks, make sure everything's neat and tidy and in place, and there's no stains or anything obvious, right, before she goes out the door. And it's also a lady who's very independent, likes to be in control of her own destiny for certain, okay? But she's a lady that has got a very, very deep well inside her, a deep well full of the love energy. And as she comes really forward, and I said literally into my skin, right, I can sense that all of my body is tingling, okay, tingling. And to me, that straight away is an indication of how powerful this love energy that she moves in with is. And the nearest thing I can sort of recollect it to being like is when I was in school in the science room, they would have this machine that, it'd be like a globe and you'd see electric inside it, and you put your hand on it and the electric goes up to your hand. And then it sort of like makes all your hair and your head stand up. It's a feeling like that. It's that tingly feeling you get from that machine. And, it's not unpleasant. It's not annoying. It doesn't cause you any pain. It's just, unusual. And I can feel that straight away. Now, the temperature in this room has gone up quite considerably because of that energy. And it is really quite tangible. You can touch it. You can massage it. It's very, very powerful, and it was a reflection of this lady's heart, a very deep well. It's like she had so much love to give out that she could touch the lives of everybody around her, and anyone who came in contact with her would feel so much uplifted. It's like she had the Midas touch, and it sort of like took away all your woes and your worries and all things like that. And people would go away after having a chat with her with a skip in their step. She had an amazing ability, through just chatting with anybody and everybody. Like that, when she was doing that, it was like she was wrapping them up in her love energy. And she was also, just by listening and speaking to them, it was like she was putting healing energy right inside them. And, they would, it was like all the things that was bothering them that day, whether it be all the buses are late, or the postman brought bills to the door, or they were being chased by some credit company. All those worries would just disappear after they had a chat with this lady. An amazing effect this lady had, and she's still doing the same thing from Spirit World. And she comes in to be with you, to spend time with you. And straight as I, see in my mind's eye, in my third eye, that when she comes in, it's like she wraps her arms around you and lays her head on your shoulder. And it's like, it's a unique love, but this, as I'm looking at it, is like a mother-daughter embrace. That's what it looks like to me, because there's that powerful connection between your two spirit energies. And the smile on this lady's face really is like her teeth shine like lightning, and her eyes are so lit up like burning coals that people say, and I'm a very firm believer of it actually, that you can look in a person's eyes and you can see the soul. And when you look into this lady's eyes, okay, it is like you're looking into the eyes of a very old spirit that has been on this earth plane multiple times. And as you look in the eyes, you see a reflection coming back at you of pure, unconditional love that comes out of these eyes. Now, it is absolutely so mesmerizing, okay? But she does come in and wrap her arms around you, and it's like, wow. It's like a mother-daughter embrace and you can feel the immense power exchange between both of you. And it is quite mesmerizing to see. It really is. And she's saying that she speaks about your sister, and she said that they, as in your relatives, your family in spirit, are aware of the situation involving your sister, and that they bring with them healing energy, and that one person remains with her at all times, bringing the healing energy. And it's almost like they're doing Virgils, if you like, by our bedside in shifts, and bringing in constant healing energy. And she's also saying that she comes to take away the worry, the stress, and the strain emotionally that you're going through because of the worry over your sister. She's here to take that worry away from you and to give you the reassurance that the family and spirit are very much on the job, that they're rotating, that there's always someone there with her. Now, the funny thing is, she very much looks in her 80s, but she's like got the energy of a 20-year-old. The way she skips around and rushes from one place to the other. It's like she's got the energy of a 20-year-old, but she's definitely, appearance is definitely that of someone in their 80s. And she said, the love energy can't possibly separate us, no matter how far away we might be. Okay, I'm over there, you're down here, but it's only the other side of the curtain. It's only the other side of the curtain. And I peek through that curtain every day to keep my eye on you. So she knows everything that's going on. And, okay, right, she's just put an image in my mind of a big bunch of pink roses. Okay, they're just about to come into bloom. So you've got the bud and it's opening up, but it's not fully open just yet. Okay, and there are, how many is there? 12 roses, 12 roses, pink ones. And she says that she wants to leave those by your chair just to remind you about the love that Spirit has. If you wish to, Anne, you may. And it is just to let you know how much you are loved from Spirit. Okay? They are with you and around you all the time, particularly Mum. Okay? There's that unique bond, that mother-daughter bond, that is very unique and special. And, well, you know, mums give birth and they have that maternal bond that can never ever break. Okay, so that is why she's always around you. But there are people giving healing energy to your sister, and that the situation is very much in hand. Now, I don't know, and I'm not being told if your sister is spiritual like yourself. But there is always someone from the family there with, you know, holding her hand, and they take it in turns. And as they're holding her hand, they're putting healing energy in. You know, the situation is in the hands of Spirit, and they will be around her for as long as is required. Okay? Right. She is spiritual. Right. Well, I'm glad to know that, because she will feel the people in her, where she is, holding her hand, stroking her forehead, and giving her the reassurance that they're there and they're looking after her. Okay? And I'm sorry to hear that it's breast cancer. That is a terrible, terrible illness. And it really does affect so many people out there. I could tell you a story about it from my family's point of view, but I don't think this is the time or the place. But, you know, we send our love and our prayers, and I'm sure everyone here in our group will send the prayers as well and the healing energy out to you for your sister. Right, and I'm going to leave it there because she keeps telling me there's work to be done. I don't know whether she's talking about me or whether she's talking about herself and the rest of the family. But she says there's work to be done. So I'm going to leave her love with you and the roses, courtesy of your mum and the world of spirit, and say thank you very much for the privilege of reading for you, and obviously and more so for the privilege of meeting such a lovely lady, your mum. She's absolutely gorgeous and a heart of gold. So I'm going to welcome back the lovely Paul, who is going to mesmerize us all with his readings, and I'll go and sit down at the other side of the couch and I'll continue polishing my balls for the next appearance. See you in a few minutes. Thanks, Paul.
Hi all that's just joined us. Hi, Geraldine. Hi, Anne. Joanne, Elizabeth, Angela. Butterfly, Karen, Rutty. Right. I'm going to go to Angela Corley, please. Can I come to you? Hi, Angel. How are you? Round about 9 o'clock, I will be doing the lighting of the candle again for people that have lost people this week, or the anniversary, or for anyone that's lost people, or pets. Right. Okay. Right. Mm, 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 mm. Right, Angela. Patience. And I do know a few bits about yourself and patience. Hi, Anne-Marie. How are you, lovely? I know your patience is running thin with everything that's going on around you, around your neighbourhood, and it has been really getting to you quite a lot. Spirit and knowing. Hiya, Christina. How are you? Spirit are hearing your cries and your calls, and they're saying, have a little patience and things will start moving. I know it seemed like forever at the moment, and it just seemed like it stopped still. But you know, with spirit, there's no time limit, so you can't really say about how things are going around you. But spirit are saying adventure. There is going to be an adventure you will be going on, and things are going to be going on quite well with you, and your spirit journey is it's only just started. It is getting more and more bigger and better for you. And there is a lady drawing close to me, and she's on the maternal side, grandmother, that's actually coming around you at the moment to give you the love and the peace at the moment, because they're saying you need the quietness. You need to be able to live in peace and harmony, but at the moment it's just non-stop. It just seems like everyone's against you, and it's just nothing's happening, and it's just really getting to you now. And they're saying, my girl, I am seeing what you're seeing, and just it breaks my heart to actually see you going through this. It's not fair how these people can get away with things like this, and nothing gets done about it. Okay. I am feeling there is going to be a move around you, and this lady's actually saying that as well. There is going to be a move around you because you need that break. You need a break from all this hassle that you've been getting. Can you understand this at the moment, Angela? Because spirit will always know who to help. Hi, Julie Rampton. Yeah, not too bad, thank you. And Angela, you've got so much love and you do so much for spirit, and it's now time they start giving back to you now, giving you the peace and harmony and the quietness, because that is what you're needing. Don't have them try to bully you anymore, because they are just there to actually cause you harm and that. But self-reliance and this is how it's feeling at the moment. You're feeling is that everything you're doing, it just seems like you've got to do all the work, and it, you've been asking for help for so long now, and it just don't seem to be coming. And they keep going back to that other one. Have patience. Yeah, but patience can weigh a bit thin at times. And yes, now it's time for your happiness. You need that happiness. You need to be able to look ahead and be able to make plans and not worry what they're saying or doing around you. You have got the right, as everyone here has got the right to live the way they wish to. Whether you're spiritual, whether you're not, whether you're, whatever way, you deserve for the happiness to come in your way. Hiya, Jeff. Doesn't matter you're here. That's all that matters, Jeff. Spirit do want to know they are standing by you. They are sending protection for you. Hi, Jamie Rose. They are sending the protection for you. They are giving you so much love and peace at the moment. They just want you to know that they are there for you. You don't have to, you shouldn't have to be having to go through all this and not getting anything done about it. Can you understand this, please, Angela? Right. And this lady, she's saying, my heart does cry with you, and I hate seeing you like this. And it does make you very unhappy. It makes you quite angry as well. And I know Spirit are trying to help you, but it just seems like it's at a standstill, and they're saying it just cannot be living like this. But now there is going to be a new guide coming in your direction, and it is going to be a male guide that's going to be coming in. That is all I'm allowed to say at the moment, but he's going to be there, and he's actually going to be helping in a big way. That's what I'm just being told. He's going to be helping in a big way, and it's something that you need. You need at this moment. And your music is divine. Spirit love listening to your music. I love listening to your music. When you send it to me, I just love it. It's very therapeutic, very meditative music. It does good music for meditation, and it does make you go, really calm and at ease with yourselves. But there is going to be more coming spiritually, and also more words going to be coming. Not today, but there is going to be some words being coming that will. It's not words for alive, so it will be some time when it's like a one-to-one or something like that. You will be told these words. Yeah, but you always keep the love and keep Spirit in mind, because they will always be there to help and guide you. And the fight you're picking up, you will win. You will win that fight no matter what. Spirit will help you get them off your back. And I'm going to leave that love with you. Say bless you. Right. I'm going to bring Luke back now, and I think after Luke I'll be lighting the candle, and then yes, I will go to you on TikTok. I will do one on TikTok. So here is the lovely Luke. So here he comes.
Cables love to lie in strange places. Right. I have the crystal burnt orange with me. Okay. So if you'd like to hear a reading from burnt orange, please do put your name up now. And well done, Joanne Stewart. You win a prize for being the first to spot the code word being said on today's broadcast. So well done to Joanne Stewart on that one. So if you'd like a reading with burnt orange, please put your name up now. And there is the talking stick, and it's off. Right. Okay. We have a stop on Geraldine Owens. Geraldine Owens, the talking stick has landed on your name, so here we go. Now, as I look into the ball, I can see. Right, okay, you're sat on the sofa there. And I can see 1, 2, 3. 3 crystals, okay? 3 crystals, and they are about this distance away from your head area. So it's somewhere like about forehead height. There are 3 of them. There is 2 in this area here, one sort of there, then another one there. And on the other side of your head, there's just 1 of them there, okay? Now, the color is really irrelevant, but it was blue, green, and pink. But the colors don't actually mean anything in regards to the message that's coming forward, okay? Now, it is an indication that spirit are quite strongly around you, and that there is, I would say, a lot of energy being brought in around you with spirit as they manifest first as orbs, and then, if you like, you get the arms around you, the hands touching the side of your face, that sort of thing. It just lets you know that spirit are almost always around you in the form of the orbs. Now, as I look further in panoramic view, I can see that there is a person in the room with you. And it's very much like, well, they're a yellowy, goldy color, and it's in the form of like a mist, like a haze. And that is about, it's about 4 or 5 feet away from you where you are actually sat. The person, the entity, is not actually moving forward or to the side or anything like that. It's more of a case of standing still. But let's see if we can bring this person forward. Okay, do we have someone for Geraldine, please? Okay, thank you very much. Yes, we do. Just waiting the person coming forward. It's a bit of a mishmash in the queue today. They're not actually in order, they're just sort of hanging around more than anything else. Okay. Right. Yeah. Okay, I want to say that I've got a lady's energy coming forward. Okay, a lady's energy. And with the image that she's placing in my mind, I'm looking at a lady that is, I want to say, very late 70s, maybe early 80s, but she certainly looks to me like late 70s to early 80s. And that's the impression I get of her age by how she appears. I also want to say that I do feel niggling pain in my knees. I feel it in my hands, my fingers, and this to me is more associated with age than it is injury. Okay, the pain that I can feel in those areas is somewhat like what I have myself. Okay, so I would say that this lady would probably have been taking some form of pain medication to try and, that certainly wouldn't cure it, but let's say reduce the pain or the inflammation that's causing the pain. I'm not sure about whether she would need a stick or not, because I don't feel I want to reach for one at this point, but I would say I wouldn't be surprised if she did, even if it was only just once in a while. Okay, but certainly it's it's noticeable, shall we say. The pain is noticeable. Okay. Now, let me think. Where are you going with it? Right. As she draws close to me, I want to say I feel that this lady is. I want to be placing this lady. I want to take you as generation one, if I may. Now, generation two would be mum, dad, auntie, uncle. Okay. I feel I want to be in there, okay, with this lady. I want to be in the second generation with this lady. Um, there is a maternal energy there, and it is being presented to me through the unconditional love link that this lady has with you, which feels very much like mother daughter to me. There is, okay, she comes in on a sort of like a comforting vibration. It's more for reassurance on your part that she comes in. It's like she wants to, as she sits very close with me, I feel like I want to be putting my arm around you like this, around your shoulders, and just give you that touch of reassurance, and support. And I feel very strongly that that's what she's coming forward with. I have to say that she's not really saying a lot. It's more of I want to say exchange of energies. Okay, whatever it is that's on your mind that's causing you a little bit of discomfort on your mind, worries, that sort of thing. It's like she wants to put her arm around them and just give you that reassurance that everything will work out okay, and that not to worry and not to let it, I say, plague your mind, plague your thoughts, and allow yourself room and space to have more positive thoughts come in and fill that void that's been taken up with, if you like, negative energy. She does look a very nice lady. There's a great sense of how do you call it? I'm trying to think how you say it in English, but certainly in Scots would say, "Oh, be all right, there, everything's okay." It's like, you know, when you fall over as a small child, you fall over and you skin your knee or you cut your knee. Your mum's like, "Oh, I'll kiss it better." Okay? It's that reassurance type thing that she says. The way it's said in love, and it's said to like try and comfort you and give you a bit of upliftment. Well, that is the type of exchange of energy that she wants to bring in and surround you with. It's like, you know, when we say that the angels wrap their wings around you and protect you, it's that sort of thing. And it's done in love, but it's also done to reassure. And that's what I'm sensing very strongly from her as I read her energies as she sits beside me. She really doesn't need to say anything. I think it's more that touch that you need. You know, it's more that touch, and it's like to make you feel better in yourself emotionally, and also to make you feel better in regards to, you know, ailments like health issues. And it's all about that touch that seems to cover all of it, as opposed to her saying, "Oh, it's all right, I love you." That touch is more of what you need at this moment, and that's what she comes forward with. But she's, as I can certainly sense from her, that she's come to take the worries off you. I can also sense that when she was on the earth plane, she would have been a very tactile person. You know, as in rub your hand, you know, when you're feeling ill in bed, and give you the cuddles when you need it, and, you know, stroke the side of your face with her hand like that, you know, and brush your hair out of the way and all that sort of thing. I feel very much that she was that type of tactile person on the earth plane, and she's not changed any from, you know, in the world of spirit. She's still that tactile person that you remember. And she still does it in the same manner, you know, the stroking of the side of your face, the arm around the shoulder, you know, the kiss on the forehead, all that still very much there and the same as always. She hasn't changed in any way, you know, that pure, brilliant energy that she had during her physical time is still very much alive and kicking in the spirit world, okay? And she's very much around you now and has been for quite some time. So please do know that she hasn't gone anywhere. Yeah, she hasn't gone anywhere. And she's got a lovely smile, a lovely, lovely smile. Gives you and to help you understand, those of you who don't know this lady, you know, as Geraldine will be able to concur with, is when she sits next to you like this, you can feel her emotions. You can feel her energy very strongly as it vibrates close to you, and from that you can sense just how big and golden this heart. It's bottomless with this energy of love and acceptance and comfort. It is very, very vibrant, and it does reverberate around the whole of the room. Okay, so, you know, she's the same person in spirit as she was on the earth plane, very much indeed. Okay. Right, she's just letting me know that she's making her way back around to where you are now. So I'm going to leave her love and her joy as well, because she gets very excited when she sits next to you and is reunited again. So I'm going to leave her love and her amazing energy with you and say thank you very much, Geraldine, for allowing me to read for you. Wow, what a lovely lady. God bless you. And now it is time to invite Paul back and for us to have a look at our weekly candle of remembrance. My absolute pleasure, Geraldine. My absolute pleasure. It's this time of the week where we remember all our loved ones that passed over this week, and all those whose anniversary of passing is also this week. It gives us a moment just to reflect and to remember all of them. So if you would like to put the names of your loved ones up as a token of remembrance, please do feel free to do so. So I'll hand you over to the lovely the lovely Paul, who is going to conduct that little bit of our live with you. And I'll see you a little bit later.
Thank you. Right. Right. Here we go again. Right. Here a moment. I need to get it big, high enough so everyone can see it. Right. So on TikTok and also on here. Be better using this. Right. I like this candle for the people that have passed this past week, month, year, or the anniversaries come up this week as well. So it just lets us know that we are still thinking of them, that they will always be in our hearts and in our minds. And just to say thank you to them for being in our lives when we had them in our lives. And there's some that no problem. And there's some we never did get to meet. I didn't meet any of my grandfathers. And my dad didn't meet his dad. He never knew who his dad was. But the love that is coming down from spirit and the love that we give to them will always be a pure white light of love to them from us. And I'm going to say my mum Linda, my grandmothers Peggy and Gladys, aunties Dee, Deirdre, Violet, Ellen, uncles Tommy, her dogs Prince, Max, Lady, Jay, Lucy, and like Luke's dad Archie, or Scott as he used to like being called. Luke's grandparents on both sides. and just that we know that they are with us. They're always in our hearts, and we owe them a great deal. Like my mother, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for her, so I owe a great deal of love and a lot of thank yous. And yeah, we do love them. We love them all. So I'm just going to leave that for a couple of minutes while people have like a minute's reflection of the love that you had with the family members or friends. It don't have to be just family members. It could also be friends as well. Well, I've lost too many. I'd be here all night if I'd done all the ones that I know. Just lets them know that they are still in our hearts and will always be in our hearts. Okay. Right. God bless you all. Thank you for doing this, And I am now going to go to Donna, is it Byers? Donna Byers, can I come to you, please? Donna Byers, can I come to you, please? Could you give me a yes or a no, please?
Oh, I don't know.
Right, I'm going to move this a bit so then I can actually do with the cards as well. Right. Right, Donna, as I'm coming to you, card I've got up first is greatness. Remember all the greatness things that are in this world, all the great things, the trees, the grass, the animals, they're all greatness in our lives. They all look after us. I am well, thank you, Joanne Lewis. How are you? My lovely, lovely dear friend, soul sister, Joanne Lewis, bless you. The greatness of the things that is all around us, but also there is a lady drawing close to you as well. She comes on a mother, grandmother vibration, maternal, and she's coming in at the moment just to let you know that she is here and she will always be around you. She's also saying that some of the stuff that you've had to go through hasn't been nice on you at all. You've had so much going on around you, you just don't know what to do or where to go. She's also saying that you can always speak to me wherever you are. I will always listen. But she's saying there's some decisions you need to make, and she said, do not just jump in. Wait for the decisions. They will come. You need to sit down and think before actually leaping in. Is this the right one for me? Is it that? Is it the next thing? You need to answer yes to them all. Do not just take or do the first one that comes. Has someone lost a bit of jewellery that was your mum's? There is a reason I'm asking. Someone lose a bit of jewellery that belonged to your mum? Because she's saying she's got it. She's got this piece of jewellery. Also, she's saying there's been a lot of, since her passing, there's been a lot of toing and froing, he said, she said sort of thing, and it's been bringing you down as well. And she was like the one who kept the family together, but now she's passed. It seems the family are just here, there, and everywhere. And she's saying you're doing the right thing, staying out of it. You don't need all that hassle. You've got enough things going on in your mind that you just can't be bothered, with all the bickering and that. And she's going, I am so proud of you doing that. You need to keep that alive and keep my memory alive. And if anyone could bring that family together, you can. But do not allow them to actually bring you into it, because you don't need to be. And there was argument over this piece of jewellery, and she's saying, stop all the arguments. She took it, so she's got it with her. It will turn up sometime, but everything's going to be sorted first. You've also got to keep the love flowing and keep all the things you said you would do. Keep them in your mind to do them. Don't let others try to bully you, because you're not the bullying type, and people won't allow you to do that. Okay. There's also a baby in spirit as well. So I do feel this baby was through a miscarriage, and I feel this lady has actually got the baby, and she's actually holding the baby with her. And she's saying, I am keeping this baby until it's your time to take him back. But okay. Yeah, she's keeping hold of the baby until it's time for you to take him back, and they will always brighten your day. If you if you heard him coodling and all this and that, you'll be in your heaven just hearing that. And she just wanting you to know she feels like a new mum again, holding the child. And she went, well, at least this time I didn't have to go through all the pain. I can actually hold him and not go through any of the pain. So I'm happy with that. But she just wants you to know that the love that she shares is for you all, not just one. It is for each and every one of you. And that love will go wherever you go. It will never leave you. But always remember, you've got the love. You've got the power. Don't let others bring that down, because you are amazing, and you are fantastic, and I was honoured to have the daughter like you. And I'm going to leave that with you and say bless you. Thank you, Donna, for allowing me to come to you. I'm going to bring Luke back now. Luke's going to come back first, then there will be others I'll be doing either on Facebook or on TikTok, because we're on both platforms. So, yeah, if you want to come over to Facebook or stay on there, you're more than welcome. Go to Paul Lukas Guichard or DoubleTrouble at home. So, right, now I'm going to bring back the lovely Luke and see what crystals he's got.
Right. So to slightly amend the angle for TikTok so that I can see them. Now, okay. Now, Rachel, Elizabeth Eyre, and Tanya Rideout, you have put up for the prize. Unfortunately, Paul said crystals.
No, that
plural, and it is the singular that is the code word. Okay, right, I'm using Miss Scarlet. Okay, Miss Scarlet. For TikTok, there you go, Miss Scarlet. So if you would like a reading with Miss Scarlet, please put your names up now.
Let them have it. Just pick one of them and let them have it. They didn't know that was a bit petty.
However, what we shall do is 3 of you put your name up. So eeny, meeny, miny, mo, cats. Right, I'm in the process of elimination. We will select someone at random.
Jamie.
Right, so Jamie Rose, we will give you the prize. Right, now, where is it? Oh, there it is. Right, just waiting on the, what's it, to settle. And we land on it's landed on Jamie Rose. Okay, Jamie Rose or Jamie Rose, whichever one of those two pronunciations you prefer. Okay.
Let her know that I will be calling her.
Just to let you know, Jamie/Jamie Rose, you will be face call contacted to confirm details of the prize. I think it's the piccalilli jar this time. Okay. So, okay, Jamie, and as I look in the crystal, I am being shown an image of yourself on a sofa. And as I look into the panoramic view, I'm made aware, okay, that there is a orb. Again, it's about this size. This is the smallest one that I have of representation. So it is about this distance away on your left-hand side from your eye. So it's level with your eye, and it's about maybe 3 or 4 inches away from the side of your eye. Now, what that is telling me is that there is spirit activity around you, okay, where you live. Now, I'm going to have to move this over to there because it's difficult to work with flame in your eyes. And what this is telling me, okay, is that there is spiritual activity around yourself, right? Now, as I look into the panoramic view again and there, I want to say that I can see that there is a person in spirit that is over to your right hand side and is about 4 feet in that general direction. Okay, this person is being shown as a yellowy golden haze, which is like a mist, if you like, and it's in the shape of a person's body. So that lets me know that there is someone there. Okay.
Can you just let Joanne Stewart know she can't do it again? She said the crystal again, and she's put up that you can only do it once.
Now, and going to see if we can find this person in the queue. Do we have some for Jamie? Ah, right, yes, okay. Jamie, yes, of course. Are you coming? Lovely, thank you. Right, we have someone coming forward for you, and I've been told it's Jamie. Okay. Right, okay. Now, right. I have the... Okay, I've got the energy of a man coming through. Jamie, this is a male energy coming through with me. And as this person comes close, I want to say straight away, okay, now I feel this person's position in the family is. So, Jamie, if I put you as generation 1, your mum and dad generation 2, grandfather, grandmother generation 3. I want to be going to generation 3 with this gentleman. Now, as he comes in, I want to say, body-wise, now, I am I am really skinny, you know. I'm like a pencil, you know, as thin as a pencil. So his build compared to me, I would say he's of medium build, okay? Others may differ, but I'm comparing him to me, okay? So for me, he is of medium build. And I want to say he's a straight up and down gentleman. I don't see on him at this moment any beer belly or anything of that nature. He's very much in proportion, okay, as he comes in. And he's very much standing in my skin, so I don't feel stretched out in any bit. However, I know that he's shorter than me. I'm 6'1", nearly 6'2", and I know this gentleman is shorter than me. And I want to be putting him in and around, I want to say about 5'8", okay? About 5'8". Now, that is average height for a gentleman from his generation. Okay. Now thank you. He's just stroked the side of my face with his hand, so I can tell it is rough. His skin on his fingers is quite rough. That's an indication to me as a man who worked hard for a living. Now, this is what I call a humper and dumper, but it's actually skilled / unskilled labor. So this would be, shoveling coal, digging coal up, digging holes in the ground. It could be warehouse work, on hands mechanic work, or shipbuilding. That type of skilled, unskilled labor, where it's a generation of blood, sweat, toil, and tears. So this guy grafted, okay? And I do want to say that his physique, his arms and his shoulders, they did get nice and sort of muscly looking through all this hard work. Now, we're talking about long hours and 6-day weeks. That's what it feels like to me. But this man he has a heart of gold, okay? He is very much a family man, a man who does what he needs to do for the family, and it's through the love of the family that he does what he does. I mean, he endured some really difficult times work-wise. I also want to say that I feel very strongly that this man was not someone that would regularly go to a doctor. In fact, I thought he feels to me that he avoided seeing a doctor like I would avoid baby sick. Okay. But I do want to say that there is a issue with the chest. Okay. Now I feel the chest is tight. I feel a little breathless. So I feel this, this to me is a condition that was gradual as opposed to just, it's there. This was something that started off many, many years ago and just gradually got to the point where it was more noticeable in later years of his life. This man has a great love for children, and I'm seeing images of him bouncing children on his knees. And to me, as I look at this child looks to me to be still like a baby. So looking at a year old, maybe a year and a half old, bouncing on his knee as he's making strange noises and faces at it, and the baby's giggling. Right. So this is a man who made time for his kids and loved them and made them feel protected, loved, and important. Now, he draws very close to you at the moment, as I feel that he still has that sense of, and I call it protection, as in looking over, watching that you're safe and that you're being cared for and you're being treated well, and also a sense of pride, okay? Men of his age and his generation were always highly protective from the ladies, and as he was then, so he is now in spirit. He's always looking out for the ladies of the family, making sure they're safe. So it's almost like he's providing his own escort system. Like he's there watching where you're going, making sure you don't come to any harm, and also there to offer his strength and his wisdom, because this man went through a lot in his life and he's got a lot of experience to draw from, and he's always whispering things in your ear. Okay. He's also very proud of how you've developed and how you go forward, and he's always mesmerized by the family that you have around you. A good man, nice, cute kids, that he dotes over, as in though that's a Scottish term, but I mean he enjoys interacting with them. I strongly feel that the youngest one actually sees this grandfather figure as he comes in and recognizes him for who he is. and likes to interact and giggle and laugh and all sorts, the things that little kids do while he's there. So, okay, now he's putting an image of a single pink rose in my mind, and he's showing me him laying it on. To me, it's like a dining table because I can see chairs around it, and he's laying it on that table, and that is just to remind you that you are loved from spirit, from your family that's in spirit, and that they are very much around you on a daily basis. Oh, that's very cute. Thank you. Right. And he says to watch out for him as he strokes the side of your face. I'm seeing this as bedtime because you're in your bed when he's doing this. And it's to watch out for that gentle stroke on the side of your face. That's from him. That's just to let you know that it is him. Okay? So watch out for that. And I shall leave his love with you and say thank you very, very much, Jamie, for allowing me to read for you, and God bless you. And now it's time for me to welcome back the lovely Paul as he comes to mesmerize us all with his many forms of cards. Okay, I'll see you later.
All right, okay. Let's have your names up and see who I'm drawn to, please. Right, I'm going to go to Angel.
Never heard of it.
Yeah. Right, Angel, as I'm drawing close with you at the moment, I do feel there is still a lot of hurt and upset with poor Shadow. But I've got this lady actually drawing close to me, and she's on a maternal mother, grandmother, coming in around you at the moment to actually say thank you. She's actually saying thank you because of they. Oh, bless him, bless him. Yeah, no, they're saying thank you because of you've given them the dog now, so they've got the dog with them now, and she's actually laughing. She say, "Well, he'll have to get up and give him a walk now." So I don't know whether she's on about your granddad or not, but I feel that she's actually saying he's got to get up and walk the dog now. So she's thanking you. So from what I'm actually understanding, he's lazy. He wouldn't do nothing. So no, giving him something to do. Yeah, and they are saying thank you. And they did actually meet him, but she's also coming in. That she's coming in just to let you know that there's a lot of things that's going on around you and a lot of things that you are finding out. And she's saying, sit back and take a long, hard look at the things to come. Don't just do things because you feel you have to. You don't. You will always be given the love and the thank yous from people who respect you. And I know you feel you don't really get respected and people are just people, but there are people that do actually respect you and the way you are and the way you are with spirit, and people do really appreciate me and Luke do 100%. We appreciate you and everything you do for us, and you've helped us, and just bringing the love of spirit into us as well. When we was like nearly at our worst, you actually, just the love and the support you actually gave us, we actually respect you and thank you for that. But spirit want to say thank you as well, because people don't see the work you do for spirit. People see only what they want to see. And yeah, people haven't understood how you work, but I know how you work, and Luke knows as well. Hiya Sarah on TikTok, welcome. You exactly, that is 110%. Two things you can trust: spirit and dogs. They are the two things on earth that you can trust. It's just the dogs always give you the love, and they always support you. And spirit, they will never let you down. But she's saying, I know you've had a lot of tears as of late. I know you've been agonizing with the decisions. Was it right? Did I do right? Was it wrong? I feel, you feel like you've committed a murder or something, but no, they're saying you done right. You could not stand seeing Shadow in any more pain. And he is now so happy. He's running around. He's got all his nails, his claws, and he's just like a puppy again. He is just born again puppy. I know he was only about 3, but he's just such a lovable dog, and this lady feels so blessed having him back in their lives. They've got him in their lives now, and yeah, he's just jumping up, having a real fantastic time. And they're saying, don't you worry anymore, and tell your daughter as well, she can't worry about it either. You done the right thing. Oh, definitely he is. That's why this lady said it would give him something to do, taking the dog out for walks. Yeah. What do you mean you're not audible? Can't you hear me? I don't know. Yeah. No, she has done the exactly right thing. You both have. I know you've been anguishing over this left, right, and centre. Don't let this affect you. Don't let this upset you, because he will be around you. I know, and Spirit knows you didn't want to lose him. But what you've done was out of kindness and love. Kindness and love, you done that. And they are actually saying thank you. Thank you for what you've done. And you will be seeing him again. You will see him in a meditation. He will come in a meditation. And so will this lady. So I hope when that happens, I get a message saying, yeah, just confirmation that what I'm hearing is right. The dog and this lady will be coming, and you will see him. It's either meditation or what looked like a dream. But I thought I've been dreaming, but I've been in meditation. I hadn't even noticed. But he is at home. He is at peace, and he's loving it now, running up and down, back and forward, and giving you so much love. And the only thing he was upset about was leaving you and your daughter. But he's realised now he hasn't left you at all. That is why he can run around and actually have a good old so yeah, just keep in mind he is happy now, and he will stay there, and you will see him again. And I'm going to leave that with you and say bless you. Right, so look.
Right. Okay. Now, I have here Little Boy Blue. Okay. If you'd like a reading with Little Boy Blue, please do put your names up and we shall see how we get on. Right. Right. Crouching Bill, where's your talking stick? Now, okay. Where are you? Right. Okay. This talking stick is on the move. So let's see where we go. Ooh, thank you for all these roses, Sharon. That's very kind of you. Okay. Sharon Lineker, I do believe I'm coming to you because I can see a talking stick pointing at your name. For those of you on Facebook, Sharon is on the TikTok. So, Sharon, okay, here we go. Right, the first thing I'm seeing here is an image of you on the sofa, and I can see that you have a drink nearby, which to me looks like either coffee or tea in a mug. Okay, and as I look around your head and shoulders, okay, I am being shown that there is an orb. Okay, now for those of you on Facebook, I'm seeing the orb around here. It is a lovely orangey colour, a bit like the candle you can see there. And Sharon, I can see the orb around about here. So it's just like chest level here. And it is a beautiful orangey colour. Okay. Now, although the colours are nice and vibrant, they're just so I can actually see the orbs in different backgrounds. Okay. So they make them bright colours for me. Now, what this is telling me is there are spirit activities in and around you and your home. Now, spirit activities can vary from place to place, person to person, depending which loved one it is that is around and trying to make contact. Okay? Now, as I look back into Little Boy Blue, I'm being made aware of a person in spirit that appears as a yellowy golden haze. Okay, a yellowy golden haze. Now that's like mist, if you want. The haze is like mist, and it's in the shape of a body. But I'm also being made aware that there's also a dog in spirit that is also in a golden yellowy haze at the moment as well, and it's basically it's sat there as if it's sitting and looking straight at you. Okay, so I don't know whether this dog is with the person in spirit or it is connected directly to yourself, but there is definitely a dog there. Okay, now let's see if we have someone in the queue for you. Do we have someone for Sharon Lineker? All right, okay, yeah, no problem. Right, so we have a person coming through for you, so just bear with me. Okay, right. I have got the energy of a lady coming through. Okay, and she is the one that's bringing the dog with her. Okay, she's bringing the dog with her. Now, this lady, as I look at her in my mind's eye, I want to say, to me, she looks like she's in her 70s. Okay, in her 70s. And that's purely by looking at her. You know, so you can look at my face and say, oh, he looks like he's in his 30s or he's in his 20s, you know, and I go by how the person looks. So it is flexible as far as ages go, because, you know, you look at one photo, oh, you think, oh, doesn't he look sweet? He's only 20. Look at another photo, oh my God, he looks like he's in his 80s, right? So it depends. It's personal interpretation and personal how a person appears. But I want to say that this person, as he comes through, okay, I do want to say that this is a man who was very much a grafter. Now, I say a grafter because the manner in which he's dressed is not what you would wear if you were going to an office, okay? So this guy is very much someone I would call a manual, skilled, unskilled labourer. Now, that's a broad spectrum of jobs involving humping and dumping and working with your hands, okay? Now, this dog is very much, as I can see, running back and forward. Excitable dog, okay? An excitable dog. Like some people would say, oh, it's a clingy dog because it always likes to be around you. But it comes across as a bit like that. You know, it likes to interact with humans. It likes to be played with and play. It likes to run around. It likes to create havoc. But it's all because this dog is like got so much love and excitement. It just wants to be around and share it. And the best way it knows how to do that is lick you all over and cuddle up next to you and lie by your feet to trip you up whenever you get up. Okay? But certainly a dog that would be over the moon to have someone to play with. Now, as this gentleman comes close, I very much sense that he has a lot of unconditional love to share out. This is a man who was strongly family oriented. It was family first in everything about the house, okay? And he loved the little ones. He loved making a fuss of little ones. Okay, this is a man who always had a bag of sweets in his pocket, because I can feel in what I'd call like a jacket pocket, I can feel there's a paper bag full of sweets in it, and this is something this guy had all the time, and he'd be forever sticking one in his mouth. They look to me like mint Imperials, you know, the old sort of round mint sweet that you could always pop in your mouth as you were working along. And I do want to say, I feel with this man that there was some sort of chest-orientated condition with him. You know, it was either heart or lungs or a combination of the two. But I do feel this man, towards the end of his life, would have either had to put a tablet under the tongue or some sort of spray under the tongue that would help ease that somewhat. Not cure it, but ease it. Okay? And I feel that this sort of chest-related condition had something to do in the end with his passing. Okay? So I have to give you that. Also, that he never went anywhere without a flat cap on his head. Okay? Now, if it was because he had a bald patch, I wouldn't know, because he's not taking it off. It sits there. But if there was a bald patch, I feel it would have been somewhere around about here. But certainly there was hair there. Okay? Don't know about on the top, because he's always got this hat on. And this would have been like something he would have wore all the time. I mean, I know some of these guys actually went to bed with one of these things on, okay? Which I found hilarious, but there you go. But certainly this guy went, every time he went outdoors, there was a hat on his head. And it was always one of those flat cap, soft cloth type hats that he had on. Now, he draws close to you because he wants to let you know that she is still that he is still very much around you, and he's always around you when you're feeling the lowest, because this man was very tactile. He would always give the kids a cuddle. They would be always climbing all over him, and he took great joy in actually playing with them. Okay, playing with the kids. So if it was playing with the latest doll, I don't know, like a girl's doll, Cindy, all right, or Malibu Stacy, right, he would always be playing with the dolls with the kids on the floor. If it was the boys, it would be matchstick, matchbox cars, and he'd be playing with them on the floor with them. So he was always interacting, okay, with the kids. He was that type of person. And he's still very much like that now. So he draws close, and it's to bring some joy, some reassurance, and just to uplift your spirits, particularly when you are down. And you do have those days where it's like, I just can't do this anymore. I've had enough. I really do want to have just 5 minutes to myself, but I can't, right? And that's when he comes in to reassure you and give you the strength to carry on. Because this man would go out in all weathers, in sickness or in health, so dying a death of flu or not, he would still very much go out to work. So, you know, he knows what it's like to be at the point where you feel like you just can't do this anymore, but you have to carry on because it is the done thing to do, and you have responsibilities. So he comes in to give you strength with that. But he still very much feels that you are the beautiful princess that he knew when you were bouncing up and down on his knee and making strange gargling noises. Okay? And now he says, you've grown up into a beautiful woman. You immaculately present yourself with beautiful hair, and you are, in his eyes, a shining diamond. Okay, I have to give you that, a shining diamond. Okay, and he wants you to know that he's looking after the dog, that it's always around him, and it's like nothing was wrong with it. Okay, it's so active, running up and down and playing away with tennis balls and other sorts of things and soft toys and just having the time of its life. And when he comes in, that he brings this dog with him because he knows that there was a strong connection with you and this dog. And the dog gets extremely excitable when it comes in and sees you. So please look out for the dog leaning against your leg when you're sitting down. And this is like late evening, sitting down at late evening when things are nice and quiet and you're thinking about bed. It says, watch out for the dog leaning up against you. And that's just to reassure you that the dog is okay. Right. So, Sharon, I'm going to leave his love and that of the dog with you and say thank you very much for allowing me to read for you. God bless you. Right. It is. We've got a few minutes left. You're very welcome, Sharon. You're very welcome. And he loves your hair. He loves your hair. Does it? Brightens up your face immaculately. Right, we've got a few minutes left, so I'm going to hand over to Paul for a quick card read. We've got about 10 minutes before we have to close, so we'll see you again very shortly.
Right. Let's have your names up and see who I'm drawing to. And if you like what we've done, if you can please give us reviews. Also, TikTok as well, if you can give us reviews, because it helps us grow as well. That'd be fantastic. Hi, little big sis. You're with us tomorrow, aren't you? Yes, the lovely Lynn is with us tomorrow. Right, I'm going to do 2 quick ones. It may be 3, but it'll be definitely 2 at least. Right, Jeff first. Right, Jeff, as I'm drawing close to you, I've got a gentleman actually coming in close as well. He's coming in to let you know that how you are learning these new gifts and that he is so proud of what you've accomplished in your life. He is wanting you to know that whatever you do, you will always make him proud. And I do feel this is like a fatherly gentleman that is actually coming in and to let you know that you've made him so proud. There's nothing you couldn't do that wouldn't make him proud, he's saying. You've actually got the gift of actually talking to people in the right manner and treating everyone with respect. Not many people of your age would do that, but you have. You've always had that knack of always being polite and giving people, like being polite to your elders, being polite to your parents, friends and all that. You've always had that in you. And he's saying that you've always kept it and keep me proud as you will always do. Never let things get you down anymore, because you have got you've got a special gift. Why should it be hard to admit? I'll tell you something. A true man true gentleman admits that he cries. So don't be ashamed of it, because that is a special gift not many people have, but you have got that. And I'm going to leave that with you and say bless you. Rachel, Elizabeth Eyre, come to you quickly as well. I have got the parents here saying well done. I am so proud of what you've done. I know you've got a lot more to carry on yet, but you just need to take one day at a time. Don't allow others to bring you down again. And this time, please try and get some rest. It won't hurt you taking at least one day off. No problem, Jeff. Yeah, but you do need this rest. You're not going to do yourself any good not having this rest. You do. So please just take at least one day. Or they're saying, or they will intervene, and then you will know what rest is. So Spirit are letting you know that they are around you, and they will help you get a rest. Yeah, but just keep things alive, but have that rest. Sorry it's quick, but there is someone else. Joanne Stewart, are you still here? My last message, Joanne Stewart. Yeah, exactly, Angel. Rest or spirit will make you sick. And I know you've actually been like that. So, Joanne Stewart, are you still here? If not, that would be my last one then. No, it looks like she's gone, so no problem. Elizabeth Russell, are you still here? No problem, Rachel. No, she's not here. Ali Wright, are you still here? Right. I knew I'd get one. It's just a quick message, Ali, but they're saying you need rest as well. You need to start calming down a bit now. Has the date of your book got released yet? You need to sit back and just relax for a day. Have a day's rest to yourself, or you and Moon just go out and enjoy yourselves together and just leave everything behind. Yeah. Or Luke says we'll drive down and drag you out. You and Moon out. So you do need to get out a bit, just for a day, just to take your mind off the home and just have some outside interaction. And that's what they're saying. Well, that was Luke that's saying it. So if he says it, then I have to do as I'm told. I'll probably just be the driver. But yeah, please take the rest and just get out and have a bit of you and Moon time together. Even if you come down to Darvel, the door will be open and the kettle will be on. Up to Darvel. Oh, up to Darvel. Up, down, side. No problem, Ali. So Oh, hold on a minute. Yes. Luke's just coming now, so...
Right, yeah. Oh, there we are. Right. Candle.
Yes. It's time to extinguish the candle as we send our loved ones back to spirit, and always remember they will always be with us. You can ask a question. Is that XB?
Mm-hmm.
You can ask a question if you wish, but I'm just going to extinguish this candle and send our love with them back to the spirit world, and let them know that we will always be there and they will always be with us. So as I extinguish this candle and say, bless you all, and until we meet again, bless you.
Yeah, so I'll be right. If you don't put your feet up like you're supposed to, then I'll have to drag you down and drag you out to relax and have a glass of wine. I've got my glass here for just after the live. I'll just put that there. So that's my glass, ready for my glass of wine after the live has finished. As you can see, the doctors tell me I'm allowed one glass of wine, so I've got my glass of wine ready. I've got the glass ready. So if anybody would like to join me, you're more than welcome. So, remember, those of you who are on diets, if they say you're allowed one glass of wine a day, get yourself a glass like mine, okay? And then you can always say, hand on heart, you only had the one glass of wine. Mm-hmm. So I'll just put that to the
Ali
side.
says she'll have a Bailey's just now.
Yeah.
You haven't tried the Bailey's cheesecake yet, Ali?
Yeah, Jeff, you and I think alike. Exactly. So, a big thank you to each and every one of you that joined us for our live broadcast tonight. We really do appreciate your support.
It is the original, Ali. It is the original Bailey's. I make Bailey's cheesecake with using Bailey's.
Yeah, and I have a glass of Bailey's in my wine glass now and again as well. So yes, your support is very much appreciated, and thank you all very much for joining us. God willing, we will be with you again tomorrow, 8 o'clock. And that will be for Double Trouble and the Little Miss Mischief. So we will be linking up with California Live to work with Little Miss Mischief.
And it is a donations evening.
And it will be, again, a donations evening. So if you wish to donate, it would be gratefully received, but there is no requirement for you to donate in order to receive a reading, okay? The readings are free, donations are voluntary, okay? So that will be tomorrow night, 8 o'clock. Please, we look forward to seeing you then. And for those of you who don't know the Little Miss Mischief, okay, she is a card reader and also works with Pengelum. So if you've got yes/no questions that you would like to ask, she's our go-to Pendulum reader, and we will be linking up with her live in California tomorrow night, 8 o'clock.
Hi, Wendy Gilbert. How are you, my lovely? Sending you so much healing at the moment.
Yes, Jeff, I only drink one glass a night. So, yeah.
Ali thought it was a flavoured drink, the Bailey's cheesecake.
No, Bailey's cheesecake is a cake.
Yeah, it's a cake. I made it at Christmas a few times, didn't I?
Yes.
And Carly Lou ended up making one as well.
It's very Moorish. Like a glass of Bailey's. Very Moorish. Other things, yes.
Oh, bless your heart.
And Sunday night we will have a night off.
Yeah.
So no broadcast Sunday night.
Oh, there is one change next week. We are on a message from heaven on Wednesday. This week coming. So Wednesday we will be on a message from heaven instead of Tuesday.
Yeah, but we will remind you of that Monday evening.
Yeah.
So that is all the admin things. So other than that, it's a case of saying the closing card. Right, are you ready? Right, the closing card for everyone says, it is time to stop letting worry rule you. Instead, get excited about your future and all it will bring. What energy and emotion you can put out comes back to you. So if you put good energy out, good energy comes back. Okay? With a little conscious effort on your part, that happy ending can and will be yours. Believe that. Okay? So that's like the old saying, cast your bread on the water and it will bring back a loaf.
Yeah. If I can ask everyone, please send a lot of love and healing to Wendy Gilbert. You know, she's battling terminal cancer. And like she's saying on there, she's just living each day, not planning ahead. As she says, knows it's coming soon, bless her. But just, you know, let her know that she's always in our thoughts. And loads of love to lovely Wendy.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
If ever you want to chat, Wendy, I'm always on the end of the phone. You can always call me, video call, or...
Yeah, and he means that because his phone is always in his ear.
Unless I'm driving.
In which case it's round his neck. So, that is all for us tonight. Thank you to everyone for joining us again. And until tomorrow, 8 o'clock, look after yourselves and each other. And don't forget to spread the love. Take care, everybody. So, good night, talk. Thank you for your support. Bye now.